Imagine a future where you're equipped with the ability to maintain serenity even in the most intense situations. You start each day filled with vitality, ready to tackle any obstacles that come your way. Now, let's bring that dream to reality. As you proceed with this video, envision yourself gaining proficiency in maintaining poise even in high-stress situations. The principles of Stoic philosophy guide us towards gaining mastery over our reactions to life's trials. By implementing these potent yet straightforward Stoic strategies, you can foster endurance and tranquility, much like the Stoics of yore. As the ancient philosopher Epictetus eloquently put, your reaction to a situation has more impact than the situation itself. So, let's delve into these steps. Remember, minor changes today can pave the way for a peaceful tomorrow. Let's start. I appreciate your decision to watch this video among a sea of alternatives. It's a privilege to accompany you on this journey. As we begin, I urge you to commit to this voyage. Stay engaged and mindful throughout our exploration. Remember, you're more than just a viewer. You bring a unique perspective to this experience. Let's optimize our shared time, staying alert and receptive to the learning journey. Firstly, cultivate self-awareness. Have you ever paid close attention to your thoughts? It's intriguing to recognize that there's always a dialogue going on in your mind. Sometimes this discourse is peaceful, but at times it resembles a tornado. Importantly, this inner dialogue influences your feelings, choices, and ultimately, your existence. Self-awareness involves tuning into this dialogue, comprehending why you feel or think the way you do. This understanding is undeniably a game changer. Visualize yourself as two entities. One is the thinker that experiences emotions like anger, distress, or excitement. The other is the observer, the non-judgmental part of you that watches everything unfold. This observer is your inner Stoic. When faced with challenging situations, try to be the observer. Monitor your reactions without getting carried away by them. It's essential to realize this isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about comprehending them without their control over you. Whenever you experience intense emotions, take a break and ask yourself about the reason for these feelings. Identifying the root cause is vital. Such contemplation aids in responding and not just reacting. As Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, your mind's power isn't over external events, but recognizing this will give you strength. This philosophy doesn't advise neglecting your emotions, but rather preventing them from taking away your peace. Start with daily minor irritations, like a sluggish internet connection or a long queue at the coffee shop. Notice your annoyance, understand it, and then release it. Gradually, you'll build the power to apply this to more significant issues. Remember, self-awareness is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And as it grows, so does your ability to remain serene and composed, irrespective of life's trials. Secondly, foster resilience through adversity. Life is an unpredictable dodgeball game. Sometimes you catch the ball, at other times, it hits you right in the face. Spilling your morning coffee or getting soaked in an unexpected rain might seem annoying. But what about the significant curveballs? Losing your job, a heart-shattering breakup, or failing despite giving your best. It's natural to feel defeated in these gut-wrenching moments. But what if we changed our outlook? What if we viewed these obstacles not as cruel twists of fate but as rigorous personal trainers for our inner strength? Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties. Challenges of life are evading you, but because you're learning to skillfully roll with them. Every obstacle you overcome, every no you move beyond, is akin to a rep in the gym for your resilience muscles. This isn't about feigning toughness or brushing off the pain. It's about looking your hardships in the eye and declaring, "You can't defeat me." Every challenge, regardless of how bitter, brings with it a hidden lesson. Didn't get that job? Maybe it's a lesson in persistence or a sign guiding you towards a path in line with your real calling. Relationship issues? Perhaps it's a lesson in effective communication or self-discovery. The trick is to switch from a "why me?" mindset to a "what can I learn" mindset. This thought process not only builds endurance but also cultivates wisdom. As the sagacious Seneca once stated, hardships strengthen the mind, just as labor does the body. Your struggles aren't merely obstacles, they are your most honest mentors. Start by revisiting your past struggles. Reflect on those moments. How did you overcome them? What inner strengths did you discover? Use these insights to equip yourself for future battles. When faced with a new challenge, recall your victories. This isn't a motivational talk. It's a proven track record of your resilience. Resilience isn't a birthright. It's a skill forged in the fires of adversity. Every challenge presents an opportunity to enhance this skill. By mastering self-awareness and resilience, you're not merely surviving life's storms. You're learning to navigate through them with grace. These aren't just grand theories but pragmatic strategies that you can implement starting today. As you do, you'll grow into not just someone who maintains their composure during a crisis but a wiser, stronger version of yourself, ready to face whatever life throws at you. Thirdly, embrace the power of perspective. Life often seems like a roller coaster, doesn't it? It's a series of highs and lows. Amidst this whirlwind, it's common to lose sight of the big picture. However, you have a secret weapon at your disposal. This weapon is your perspective. How you perceive events around you can completely transform your experience. Remember, it's not the situation but your response to it that matters, and this is the essence of Stoicism. Now, visualize your mind as a mirror. It reflects everything, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But here's the crucial part. The mirror doesn't react, it only displays what's in front of it. Similarly, you can be like that mirror. When stressful situations arise, take a step back and observe it as a detached spectator, not getting entwined in it. This detachment isn't about indifference. It's about preserving your peace amidst turmoil. Every day, you're faced with choices: how to react to a rude remark, deal with a traffic jam, or manage a work crisis. These moments are your opportunities to practice Stoicism. You can't control others' actions or life's curveballs, but you can control your reaction. This is where your real power lies. As Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters. Embrace this, choose serenity over turmoil, understanding over anger. Start with a straightforward step. The next time something minor irritates you, take a pause. Breathe deeply. Then ask yourself if getting upset is worth your peace. Visualize yourself responding calmly and rationally. With practice, this approach becomes your default response, even in more significant challenges. Changing your perspective isn't about suppressing your feelings. It's about managing them in a way that keeps you in control and at peace. This shift in perspective is a potent tool in your Stoic toolkit. Use it judiciously and watch as your world changes, not because the world itself changes, but because your perception of it does. They're overwhelmed and need some space. 4. Cultivate gratitude daily. Practicing gratitude isn't about plastering a smiley face on every problem. It's about sifting through the chaos and finding that little nugget of positivity, that small thing that's going well, even when the world appears to be in a whirl. Consider this: you're running late and the bus just left. Yes, it's inconvenient, but look, you've got a few unexpected moments under the open sky. Take a deep breath, enjoy it. Spilled coffee on your favorite shirt? It's unfortunate, but it could also be an opportunity to switch up your wardrobe. Maybe that neglected shirt in the back of your closet could be your new favorite. The trick is to start or end your day by pinpointing 3 small joys: a shared laugh with a friend, the way the morning sun lights up the buildings, a surprisingly good sandwich. Whatever brings you joy. This isn't about denying life's challenges, but about creating a balance so that you're not just burdened by the hard stuff. Granted, when you're in the throes of a bad day, gratitude might seem like a far-off fantasy, but that's precisely when it can be a game-changer. Stuck in traffic? It's an unexpected chance for a solo car concert. Overwhelmed at work? You're in the forge, getting stronger and sharper. Remember what Epictetus said about wisdom. He is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. 5. Accept change as a constant. Everything evolves: the seasons, trends, technology, and people. It's the only constant in life. Resisting change is like trying to stop the ocean's tide. It's draining and unproductive. Accepting change, on the other hand, is empowering. It suggests you're adaptable, versatile, and resilient. It's not about liking every change, but about not allowing the fear of change to govern you. When something changes, take a moment to assess: what's new? What's different? What's disappeared? Then ask yourself, how can you adapt? Maybe it involves learning a new skill for a job transition or exploring new ways to connect in a long-distance relationship. Adaptation is your superpower amid these changes. Despite everything around you constantly evolving, you can find stability within yourself, your core values, your ambitions, your passions. These remain unchanging. They are your anchor in the ever-changing ocean of life. When everything around you is in flux, return to these constants. They'll guide you through. With this in mind, understand that while you can't foresee the future, you can prepare for it. Keep learning, keep growing, keep pushing your limits. The more you do this, the better equipped you'll be to handle whatever changes come your way. Remember, change isn't your adversary. It's an opportunity to grow, to evolve, to become the best version of yourself. 6. Cultivate compassion for yourself and others. Compassion is about understanding and kindness. It's acknowledging that everyone, including you, is doing their best with what they have. It's easy to berate yourself or others when things go awry, but what if instead you extended understanding? What if you treated yourself and others with the same kindness you'd extend to a dear friend? Be gentle with yourself when you err. Instead of punishing yourself, ask, what can I learn from this? Treat yourself with the same compassion you'd extend to someone you care about. Remember, being kind to yourself isn't self-centered, it's essential. You can't give from an empty vessel. Everyone you encounter is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Keep this in mind when you interact with others. That grumpy cashier? Maybe they're having a hard day. Your friend who canceled plans last minute? Perhaps they're overwhelmed and needed a breather. They are overwhelmed. Approach these situations with understanding and kindness. As Marcus Aurelius advised, be patient with others and strict with yourself. Compassion, at its core, makes the world a better place. It begins with you and emanates outward, enhancing your relationships, reducing stress, and fostering a sense of tranquility. It may not always be easy, but it's always worthwhile. In a world that often appears harsh and cruel, be a beacon of compassion and watch as it not only transforms your life but also the lives of those around you. 7. Create mindful moments. Have you ever noticed how frequently your mind is elsewhere? You might be at work, but your thoughts are on the weekend, or you're with loved ones, but your mind is at work. This is a common challenge. Being present, truly in the moment, is a potent way to mitigate stress and live more stoically. It involves fully engaging with the here and now, not dwelling in the past or anxious about the future. You don't need anything special to practice mindfulness. Start with your senses. What can you see, hear, smell, feel, and taste right now? Engaging your senses helps draw you back to the present. Try this when eating a meal, taking a walk, or even during a conversation. Immerse yourself entirely in the experience. When you're fully present, stress and worries tend to fade. You're not brooding over tomorrow or regretful of yesterday. You're just here, in this moment. This focus results in clarity and tranquility, allowing you to navigate situations with a level head and a clear mind. As Seneca stated, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Mindfulness, like anything, requires practice. Try setting reminders throughout the day to pause and self-reflect. Are you fully present? What are you thinking and feeling? This regular practice gradually transitions your default state to one of enhanced presence and tranquility. 8. Pursue growth, not perfection. Perfection is a pitfall. It's an unattainable standard that results in stress and dissatisfaction. Instead, concentrate on growth, learning, improving, and progressing. This doesn't mean you don't endeavor to do your best, but you do so with the understanding that perfection isn't the objective, progress is. Look for opportunities to grow daily. Maybe it's figuring out a new solution to a problem at work or learning to cook a different meal. Growth can be found in both big challenges and small ones. It involves stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing the unknown. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate these moments. Completed a challenging task? Take a moment to appreciate your effort. Learned from a mistake? That's growth. Celebrate it. These small celebrations foster a mindset of progress and resilience. Remember, growth is a journey, not a destination. There's always something new to learn, a way to improve. This journey isn't about achieving a final state of perfection, but about continually evolving and adapting. As you adopt this mindset, you'll find that stress and pressure decrease, replaced by a sense of ongoing achievement and satisfaction. 9. Foster healthy relationships. We, as humans, are inherently social beings. Our relationships with others considerably influence our well-being. However, not all relationships are equal. Healthy relationships, those founded on mutual respect, understanding, and support, are crucial. They provide solace in stressful times and happiness in good times. Concentrate on building robust, positive relationships. This involves listening, really listening, to others. It involves demonstrating empathy and understanding. It also involves setting boundaries and respecting the boundaries of others. Healthy relationships are a two-way street. Be mindful of toxic relationships. Those that deplete you, breed constant negativity, or disrespect your boundaries. Such relationships can greatly amplify stress and unhappiness. It's perfectly acceptable to distance yourself from these relationships. Your well-being should always be a priority. Like a garden, relationships need to be cared for. Regular check-ins, quality time spent together, and showing appreciation are all crucial. Remember, it's not about the number of friends you have, but the quality of those connections. A few close, healthy relationships are much more beneficial than a multitude of superficial ones. 10th, embrace simplicity in life. Life can be complex, but many of these complexities are self-inflicted. Embracing simplicity means concentrating on what's truly important and releasing the rest. It's about finding happiness in the simple things: a walk in the park, a quiet moment with a book, a conversation with a friend. Start by decluttering, not just your physical space but your mental space too. What obligations, activities, or thoughts are not benefiting you? Let them go. Concentrate on what adds value to your life. This simplification reduces stress and brings clarity to what's truly essential. A simple, consistent routine can provide a sense of tranquility and stability. It doesn't have to be inflexible, but having a general structure for your day can help manage stress. It ensures that the important things like work, rest, and relationships receive the attention they deserve. Simplicity is about finding contentment in the present moment. It's recognizing that you don't need more to be happy, you just need to appreciate what you have. This doesn't mean you don't strive for more, but you do so from a place of satisfaction, not a place of deficiency. As you embrace simplicity, you'll find that life becomes more peaceful, more joyful, and surprisingly, more satisfying. In conclusion, embracing Stoicism can provide invaluable guidance for navigating the challenging moments in your life. By implementing Stoic principles like simplicity, self-reliance, and mindfulness, you can foster a sense of calm, wisdom, and virtue in the face of stress and adversity. Remember, It may take time and effort, but Stoicism is not about perfection. It's about continuous progress towards a more composed and fulfilling life. So why not begin today and work towards mastering the art of Stoicism in stressful situations? Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if this content was beneficial for your life. I'll leave 2 videos here that you might be interested in watching too. Until next time, stay stoic.